Hello and welcome back everybody to the All the Mods 9 supporter server for Fallen Pumpkin and Mr. Toucanet. We've got a few of my supporters that have been playing on the server already, and I'm excited for what's to come on this server. I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be a smaller, more tight-knit community than the public server, obviously. And I thought I'd catch you up with where we are now. We left the little starter mountain home, and I have just taken up residence in a jungle mansion that is pretty close to the base where a few players, all three of them my moderators, funny enough, but Gazardus, Horizon, and Seer are living over this way. Why don't we go take a look real fast? I think they've been going hard. I know Seer built the bridge last night. Look at that. That looks gorgeous. Yeah, so they live right over there, and I asked them politely if I could live nearby, and they said, you know what, take the mansion after some back and forth negotiations. So what I did is I moved all of my items into sophisticated chests. These gold sophisticated chests, because if you're unfamiliar, these chests you can pick up with packing tape. So I loaded up all my stuff, went ahead and picked up all my chests, and that's where we're picking up. The only other thing I did was I kept RTPing around till I found a village, and I got some villagers. Now, what's funny is this breeder ran when we were in the snow cave, so they're actually snow villagers, which is pretty funny. But I don't have much time played on the server yet, and everybody's really taken off, getting far. I want to catch up. Today's plan is to explore Super Factory Manager with AE2 startup. I think it's going to be really fun. We're going to need a few things to get started. We're going to need to find an AE2 meteor and get the presses so that we can make circuits. Now, I did get some cool quest rewards. I got a Silent Gear Crimson Iron pickaxe, which if we take a look at it, it's got Crimson Iron pickaxe head with Crimson Iron and Dimerald, a diamond tool rod, a diamond tip upgrade, and Azure Silver upgrade. So it's actually like a pretty nice pick. I think we're going to use it because another one of the restrictions I'm going to place on myself on this server is I'm not allowed to just go to all the Modium tools and armor. With Unbreakable and crazy stats, we have to actually try to use Silent Gear and other mechanics in the pack for our tools and armor. Iron Farm's been getting us a good amount of iron. I definitely want to get better stack upgrades here. And what I was thinking I'd do is upgrade this stack upgrade rather than try to push this to a diamond chest. But I can't take this out, so we need to put in an upgrade that is better. So why don't we get an upgrade base, and then I think I have deadlogs on me, so I should be able to make a tier 1. And tier 2 is actually pretty cheap. We just need some iron blocks. Why don't we make a few of these? Put our iron here, make 2 iron blocks, and then clear the grid. Turn this into a tier 2 stack upgrade. Replace that one. Sort. Beautiful. Now it goes to 256. I leveled up again in Knowledge of Death, and I've gone ahead and I'm going to start leveling Rune Inscriber as well. Now, for those who don't know, there is a new perk called Gladiator, which increases your damage and reduces the damage you receive. I do want to level that up, but between Treasure Seeker, Rune Inscriber, and Alchemist, I need quite a few Knowledge of Death points. We might need to get a graveyard going if I get some Essence of Undeath here. We've got a lot of loot we've acquired that we need to go through. But I think what we'll start with is, why don't we just try to get, those AE2 presses. So we're going to need a charger, and since I don't have power gen, we're going to use a crank. So we just need some sticks. And we'll go ahead, put down our charger. And I believe I have a compass already. So we'll charge the compass, turning it into a meteorite compass. Hopefully. There we go. Now, I don't want to ruin any meteors nearby or go to a meteor they've already looted. So I'm going to actually head back to spawn. Or, you know, I don't want to mess with that either. Why don't we RTP? Let's RTP out. And once the world catches up, we'll go ahead and look for a meteor. So let's let the chunks generate. We're like 15,000 blocks out. Of course, in a biome I don't like. But as the chunks generate, we'll start heading towards where the meteorite compass is pointing. What tree is that? Fig? I don't need fig. Man, I can't stand these biomes. Not a fan of them. So it's saying this way. Gonna try to let the server generate the chunks here. We'll walk nice and slow. Oh no, is it gonna be out in the water? There's a chance we may have to make a boat here, folks. Why don't we get a boat and head on out? So, grab one of these. Hopefully we don't get the shader bug while I'm holding an item in my hand. It gets pretty annoying. But I'm the only one on right now, so I don't mind lagging the server generating chunks. Oh, that hides from me. There we go. Let's try to line up. Perfect. Now, this Silent Gear pickaxe is diamond level, so we should be able to harvest a meteor. If not, we do have the Inferium pickaxe as well. I'm not too worried. I just want to see my hand while I'm sailing here. What if I take this off? Oh, still can't see. Did find some oil. Who knows? We might need that later. Oh, it just hard turned. So the meteor is underwater, it would appear. Let's see. It's not immediately visible. I honestly think this is a possible dud, unless that's it right there. Let's head over. That kind of looks like a geode, doesn't it? Is this just a geode? Smooth basalt. Yeah. I think that's a dud. So, before we die, I'm going to RTP again. We're closer to spawn. I don't know if it's within the chunks I pre-generated. Let's wait for this to lock on to a meteor. Ooh. There's little wells. This is kind of cool. This one has a bell. I might actually yoink the bell. Honestly. All right, has it found one yet? Still nothing, huh? Well, why don't we head towards these cows and get some leather while we wait? Maybe I can just put that in my offhand. It is nighttime. Might benefit us to sleep and come back. Let's see, where's the other cows? Yeah, let me tell you, I have been crazy busy managing and dealing with all my servers. Had a terrible time the other day, yesterday, where we lost Mr. Tukinet's All the Mods 9 world that the TAC members were playing on to corruption, and it's the first time I've ever fully lost a world, which is really, really unfortunate. And I was told not to beat myself up over it, but let me tell you, I kind of am. Oh, dang it. I do feel there are steps I could have put in place. Even though I didn't play on the server, there's probably steps I could have put in place to prevent what happened. But Mr. Tukinet himself even told me, hey man, don't worry about it. So I'm trying not to let it eat at me. Been having lag issues on the public server, and I've narrowed it down to AE2 auto crafting. Got too many small requests going on at a time. We need people to change their systems to instead do batch crafting, where it does large batches at a time and then exports the items, instead of constantly crafting a single item and causing it to requeue and recalculate the craft over and over. That's pretty much what's been going on. I've really been wanting to just play Minecraft. I haven't sat down for a good session in, oh geez, a few days. So I'm hoping today is a day that I can just play Minecraft, you know? We'll find out. I meant to sleep when I went home. I don't know why I didn't. But unfortunately, having a hard... Oh, we got a Wraith too. I think we can handle this. Despite the lag. Arcane Chainmail, magic power. Sure. All right, let's sleep, and I'm not getting any nearby meteors. Why don't we sleep and RTP again? So we'll take a little snooze. And try to find a meteor. Man, these garbage biomes. Not the best server world. But the problem is by the time me and Mr. Toucanet came to the conclusion that it might be better to get a new seed and regenerate the world, people had already started going hard on the server. There's nothing we can really do about that. All right, let's follow the compass, try to find a meteor. And I'll give it a few more tries of trying to find a meteor. If we can't, we'll try to keep the flow going. We'll head back to the base and start getting Super Factory Manager set up. Oh, this is nice. This is a Moonlight Grove, right? Yeah, because there's amethyst. There's also sapphire, oil sands nearby. Just wait for the chunks to load in here. Hello, Raven. Yeah, I'll have to remember there's a Moonlight Grove here. Let me actually make a Moonlight Grove waypoint. And we'll just keep sprinting till we find the meteor. Oh, I just had a panicked moment. For a second there, I was thinking my stream wasn't going. Or my recording of the stream. I was going to see if I could get amethyst from that, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Oh, whoa. A little bit of lag. What do we got? Oil sands, oil sands. Oh, I see the meteor up ahead. Okay. And luckily with the recent, I say recent, but it's been a minute now, but in the new AE2, the most recent AE2, you get all 4 presses from a single meteorite. There's no need to check hundreds of these things. Interesting. It's ice. We don't need ice. I just want the sky stone. Let's get a bunch of it because I don't have trading set up. We'll mine the mysterious crate. And then let's have a look here if there is any flawless. Doesn't look to be the case. They are all flawed or chipped. So let's just take all of them. And head back home. Now, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's our achievement. Had to throw those out to get the achievement into our inventory. Let's try to keep up with the quests here. Let's come to the beginning and see what quests I need to turn in. Easy villagers. We get a void upgrade. Nice. Applied energistics. We get a head, dust, and experience. Wants you to do the charger we already have, and it wants you to make an inscriber. Well, we're going to do the inscribers a bit differently because we're going to use Super Factory Manager. I think this is going to be really cool. Something I'm going to do, though, is place our buds over here. And I made sure we had slime balls for the presses. I just want to make sure we've got wood, we've got cobble, I've got redstone, I've got iron. Let's make some inscribers. Now, I actually need 5. So, we're going to need 10 pistons. Let's see. Oh, I should have shift clicked. I'm so used to AE2. A little bit extra, I think that's fine. I think we'll make the extra pistons. Let's make them sticky. Then we need iron, copper. We can make 6 inscribers. I might as well, because we'll need them eventually. But there's our inscribers. Now, as I was saying, we're going to try to use a lot of Super Factory Manager this series. So we need a factory manager and we need an inventory cable. This is going to require black dye, iron bars, light-weighted pressure plate, and a chest. Now for the black dye, we may have to go hunt some squids. And I'm just going to hope I have 2 gold here. These were all rewards, quest rewards. Throw that up in here. Okay, we've got 2 gold. What was I smelting? Platinum. I was smelting platinum to make an ore hammer. Yeah, it looks like we might have to get some gold. I've already got the repeaters. Stock my backpack with the resources we actually need for crafting, you know? Oh, I had an upgrade base earlier. What do you know? Ah, there's some gold. Okay, so for the black dye, can it accept? Let me see here. So for the black dye, we can do charcoal to black dye. So I think that's the route we'll go. I'm going to take out some coal, take out some logs, and we'll get some charcoal. Turn that charcoal into black dye. And while we're waiting, why don't we make the other materials? So we're also going to need a program disk, which means we need blue, green, and red. And I do want the label gun, which is a black. Okay. I think we'll be fine. Let's get 2 lightweight pressure plates. And we need some iron bars. Looks like it doesn't want to accept some of the chests I have. Let me find out. I was on the server last night. Nice, Mr. Toucanit. Set my new home. Yeah, that's where I'm picking up today. Is my new home. Because I have hardly played. Found a new location? Nice. All right, here we go, folks. Our first inventory cables, which we'll use to get a factory manager. Found a new location and you've been at my new home? Nice. What do you think? I've got a lot of work to do here for sure. I do need, so we need red dye, blue dye, green dye. We've got the blue dye, which I need 2 of. I don't believe I've gotten cactus. But there may be another way to get the green dye. Let's find out. You're ahead of me. I have so little playtime, man. I can't believe the speed the supporters are going at. It is crazy. But green mystical agriculture flower, let's see if we have it. I highly doubt we do. I know the flower patch is empty. Pouch. Yeah, we gotta go get a cactus. Whitelisted someone on your end? Nice. I'm excited to see him on the server. I think the route we're going to do is let's make a market. If we have a look here, we just need red wool. So let's take some poppies, get a stack of red dye, and I'll just take some string, make the wool. And let's see what we're missing. We just need some more planks. And why don't we put the market guy over here? You haven't slept yet? Oh no, dude. I just woke up from a well-needed rest. I had the worst day I've had in a very long time yesterday. Oh no, he doesn't sell cactus. Bummer. That's okay. He does sell the wither rose, which is nice. We're going to have to go the old-fashioned way of finding a desert. Let's see if we can make a nature's compass. You don't know why. I think I already said that, but still. I'm like thinking in my head, why isn't Mr. Toucanit able to sleep? What's going on there? But don't you worry about this storage mess today, guys. This is what we're fixing. This is what we're cleaning up. Yeah, I'm still waking up, Mr. Toucanit. So if I repeat things, that's on me. I don't want to use my I only have 4 dead saplings unless I had more. Okay, I had some in this chest, so maybe we can go for a nature's compass. And why don't we set this to desert? Oh, we're actually really close to a desert, and I didn't realize that. It says it's that way 300 blocks, so it's like right over here. Let's go check it out. Also don't need the meteorite compass on me. I'll put the dye away. Oh, it's nighttime. Why don't we take a sleep? Did you eat and drink some water? Not water. And I didn't eat food, but I'm drinking a soda. No, I'm not too hungry at the moment. All right, let's go get some cactus. That is the last thing we need to get Super Factory Manager up and running. And we'll manage all the inscribers through it. Yeah, hello, Creeper. I have been really frustrated with how much I haven't been able to stream because of dealing with back-end server stuff. Like, really frustrated. Everything broke IRL yesterday. Yesterday was just a horrible, horrible day. And like my super fancy LEDs are broken now. I have to wait for replacement parts to get here. Everything went wrong yesterday. And so I never ended up going live. And I was saying earlier, I just want to play some games. I'm tired of working on computers and electronics. So that's the plan today, is to just play games. Am I not full screen? There we go. Ah, there's my frame rate. All right, let's get some cactus, and we've gotten some botany pots from quest rewards. We can get some cactus growing. Why don't we get some sand and the cactus? And then we'll head back home. When I wake up, like a good cup of coffee and a solid breakfast. Yeah, if I had the food available, I'd have a solid breakfast, but don't really at the moment. I could have made a cup of coffee. I definitely could have made a cup of coffee. You don't know how I do it? Well, technically, I've been awake for 2 hours. I spent the first hour fixing my public server. And now we are golden. Let's start getting ready for this. So why don't we just do it right here? So I'm going to put down the factory manager and inventory, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's all we're going to need. In which case we'll go like so. We'll need a chest to operate out of. Should we get voice chat for this server if we bump into each other? Yeah, it's up to you. I wouldn't mind having voice chat. I could easily set it up. It's not hard at all. To tell you what I'm going to do, I'm going to... Wait, why isn't that making a chest? Oh, is there not a dead plank chest? Is that why? Just going to make a quick, sophisticated chest here. Client side and server side, Mr. Tukinit. I have to install the simple voice chat mod, and I have to port forward 24454 or whatever port I set for the voice. It does require setup on the server side. Hey Brian, how are you? Good morning. Good to see you, man. Get some more iron. And I think that'll be good enough. So let's place this down. Oh, looks like... Okay, have advanced computers. Oh, he's got the peripheral casing. And he's got a Dark Forest Pathfinder's quill. I kind of want to buy some peripheral casing. I'm not going to lie. Oh, hello. There you are. And then say goodbye. Because I need knowledge of death points. Now you're hungry? Well, then go get some food, dude. What are you doing? All right, but we've got our green dye, we've got our red dye, we've got our blue dye. We should be good. Oh, we need the paper and a redstone. Oh, we just need the redstone block. Looks like we've got the paper. Let's make our first program disk. And let's make a label gun. We do need... Can it use any sign? No, it needs to be oak. So we do need oak. Well, I know there's oak at spawn. Make sure we replant. Want to be good, a good server member, right? Oh, did we not get a sapling from that? Am I blind? Oh, there it is. Maple sapling. Are you guys ready for just how easy it is to set up Super Factory Manager to do your inscribers at the start? Because they have a example program that's perfect for it. Let me grab our oak logs. Turn those to oak planks, and then we just need a oak sign. I need some sticks. I'll use the dead planks for that. Make an oak sign. And a label gun. So, yes, we don't have the inscribers powered yet. We'll get there. We'll get there. But what I can do is put in this disk and use the example program of AE2 inscribers. Where they have already written the code to use everything here. Before we label everything, let's put in our presses. So I'm going to put calculation, engineering, logic, and silicon. And then if you read a look at the label gun, it says right click while sneaking to pull labels. So let's do that. And then let's cycle. Oh, what am I doing wrong? Do I need to do an empty block? Oh, it didn't. I didn't grab pulled labels. Oh, I didn't save the program. View examples, A2 inscribers, done. So now it has the program. Pull the labels. And we'll label silicon, results, and materials, logic, last. Oh, I did that wrong. Last. Engineering, calculation. And that is all of them. So now we push the labels back to here, and this should be set. The only thing we need to do is power the inscribers. But just a quick test, let's put some redstone in the chest. And it should load this up here at the end. Perfect. We do want to say specific side. Don't auto export. Let's do the specific side. And we need power. For power, I kind of want to still use SFM. Hey! Wrangling the wards. Gifting a tier 1 sub to Sreni. Thanks so much, Wrangling. Do I need to turn off the AE2 chunk loader on the public server? If you could, Wrangling, just break your spatial anchor. Since you've got a good stock of supplies, you're playing on the private right now. But thanks, Wrangling, for the sub. Again, sorry the lights are broken. For those who don't know, I generally have a light show when someone subs or follows. But unfortunately, I blew the fuse on the board yesterday, which is really unfortunate. But something we could do is down here, we could do forge energy transportation with the same Super Factory Manager. Because if we look at the examples, in the resource type, It can do forge dash energy. So let's get another furnace. Let's just run this off of a furnace. I like doing that. I think let's see if we already have a furnace crafted. Otherwise, we would craft one, but let's turn this into a iron furnace. Oh, I didn't think I'd have to scroll this much. I just want to know the recipe for an iron furnace. There it is. It was just ingots. Okay. Don't have enough gold to turn it gold. That's fine. Let's start with this. And we're going to need a generator augment, which means we do need some paper. I have some sugarcane, luckily. Let's get a generator augment. Rough day yesterday. It rained, then the tornado came through. Oh, I am terrified of tornadoes. I am so sorry you had to deal with that. I hope you and your loved ones are all safe and okay. Let's get some stone, some coal, so that we can make a fuel efficiency, because that's what I like to put with my generation. What we'll do is we'll place the generator and put in power gen. And we're going to say output bottom. Now what we're going to do is try to edit our program. So we'll control E. Now we want to, let's go down 2 lines. We want to forget the previous lines. And then we want to input forge energy from A. We'll call it A. And then output to B. Is that going to work? Do we have warnings? Click to copy code with warnings and errors. Oh, we just haven't assigned the blocks. Okay, perfect. So, yeah, not me. You with everything that happened yesterday. Oh, I understand now, Ringling. I'm sorry. Yeah, it was not good. Not good. So we're going to mark the furnaces A. And then all the inscribers as B as well. Push the labels in. No warnings. So if we put some coal in here, we'll see if they get powered. I wonder if I need to... Oh, wait, it's doing forge energy, which is... wait a second. Can this do... From a... How do you say downside? I don't actually know. I don't actually know. Bottom side. Okay. Let's say from a bottom side. I hope I can sleep soon. Me too, Mr. Toucanit. If you're still awake, you need some rest, dude. I don't even know what today is. Is that sad? Oh, today's Thursday. I didn't know if today was Wednesday or what. I moved my stuff by myself, Mr. Toucanit. But here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna clear all our labels for now. Let's prune or clear. And then what I'm going to do is put all of the inscribers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a line. And just tell the furnace to auto output to the right. We should get power. Oh, why aren't these? Oh, I thought they could pass sideways. They pass upwards. Are you serious? Do they really? Okay. Okay. Here we go. Here we go, folks. Here's how we're going to do this. Someone grabbed my chest and put them over at your base. Oh, I don't know who did that. I'll have to ask if it was one of my side. I'm so sorry, Mr. Toucanit. I'm sorry that happened. That's got to be annoying. Mr. Toucanit redeemed hydrate. I have just a little bit of water. Hydration complete. But for anyone wondering why this is being complicated, is because we have a self-imposed challenge that we cannot use. Here, let me lock rotation real fast. We have a self-imposed challenge. Oh, it is not working right. That we have to use Super Factory Manager for all transportation. There's Seer, Blue Horizon, or Gazardus, which is one of the three I think that would have moved your chests. But we have a self-imposed challenge that we have to use Super Factory Manager for all transportation to learn and get better at the mod. Seer, yeah. Seer's awesome. They're all awesome, but still, Seer's great. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We needed one more. And then I'm going to edit my program and get rid of what we added. Then we will pull the labels and we need to get rid of, how do I Oh, what if I do this? What if I clear, push, pull? Perfect. So let's do silicon first. We'll go silicon. We're going to stream this server today, but that ain't happening if I don't sleep. Yeah, dude, you got to get some sleep. We need results, materials, silicon, logic, last, engineering, and calculation. And then we'll push the labels. We'll turn this back into a generator and tell it to auto push up. I'll need some fuel because I kind of burned all my coal. Why don't we use some lava? That should bring them all online once they're all charged. Dang, is it really not going to pass the power? You're going to go make some food? Sounds good, man. Dang it. I really wanted to use this to pass power, but I'm not having an easy time. Is RF considered forge energy? I know that's FE. It's not redstone flux. But I really thought Super Factory Manager could move RF. There's an improved GitHub README. It even has mechanism support, so there's got to be... There's got to be a way we can move the power. Oh. I just changed my program. There we go. Why don't we check out the Super Factory Manager GitHub? Let me bring you guys over here. So we're here in the GitHub and it says they improved the README. They have amazing, like this is hands down the most optimized transfer mod. I'm just trying to learn. It says Forge Energy support, but how doth you do that? Oh, you have to do a number. Ah. Okay, so let's take that knowledge. Edit our code. Let's start with forget. We only need one end. Input 1000 SFM forge energy from A bottom side to B top side. So we're going to press done. We're going to come to bottom. Invalid program because of mismatch input name. Oh. Is that how you do it? Oh, I do need multiple ends. Perfect. Okay. Now we'll pull the labels. Oh, pull the labels. We should have A, B, 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 oop, B, and B. Push. Okay. Looks like it's working. Let's increase this to 3000. And they're all powered, folks. We did it. Let's have a look here. We need to put our logic, our calculation, and our engineering. We should. Let's make some silicon. I need to get a fuel source. That's what I need to do, folks. And we'll put some gold, a few diamond, and a few Certus, as well as silicon. And it's running super smooth, handling everything. Printing circuits coming through. We got our 3 logic. Getting our engineering. Oh, this is awesome. This is awesome. Compact setup. It could be even more compact because I could use each face of the cable. It only looks like this because I thought I had to push the energy up, but that is not the case. So could be more compact, but this is good enough for me. And just like that, it does the processors. Perfect. So what we're going to do, first and foremost, I need a repair kit from Silent Gear. Iron for crude, sturdy is iron, diamond, and iron rod. How many diamonds do I have? I have 3 diamonds. I kind of want to go straight for a sturdy. So let's make some iron rods, make a sturdy repair kit, and load it with diamonds. And repair our pick. Now, I need a storage bus. I can't type today. I'm excited to check out the new mod storage bus. That's going to be really fun, but for now, we're just going to try to get a storage bus. If we look at our current materials, we just need a sticky piston and a interface, or a regular piston and a interface, which means we need formation core, which means we need fluix test and logic processor. We've got some processors here. Let's turn in our quest rewards, see if we get some good resources. Okay, we got a few more Certus I'll throw in there. As well as smelt some more silicon. And I don't want to do the in-world transformation for Fluix. So what we're actually going to do is take our charger. I'm going to turn off the backpack magnet while we're doing stuff in the base. There's no need to have that on. And what we're going to do is get a trader and a incubator, which I don't have the glass for, unfortunately. Why don't we... Did I have glass? Yeah, there it is. Let's get the glass panes, and it said it was going to need wool. Let's get a piece of wool. Get our incubator, and I'm going to put the incubator right up here. Quickly grow up a villager, because we're going to put down a trader, which why don't we do that all over here for AE2 with a charger, making it an applied energistics trader. On top of that, why don't we get a converter? We need mossy cobblestone, which I believe we have moss. Make a converter, which I'm going to move away from everything else. And now we haven't gotten a brewing stand yet. And we could either try... We don't have to do converting right off the bat. But we could try to get a brewing stand from a village. Which, there's a village behind me. And one over this way. The other option is to go to the Nether. But I'm trying to really take my time here, exploring things, so we'll hold off on going to the Nether. Let's go check out those villages while these villagers grow up. So first we've got a village over this way. We'll hope for a brewing stand. Looks like there's some loot too, which is nice. The Fletcher. Arcane iron chestplate. We're getting lots of arcane power stuff. I can't wait. I want to get my iron spells up and running. I just haven't yet. Ooh, a free flint knife. and a cooldown reduction shield, but I think I'm going to keep using this shield. I do want to actually do a lot of easy villagers this time. I've kind of slacked the past few seasons. So we are going to try to do... Oh, this is going to be a rough jump. There we go. Easy villagers. In the sense of automating lots of different trades with them. It's all about the automation. Okay, this is a house. So no brewing stand. We need a church. And I don't know what this fancy village's church looks like. There's definitely a butcher's hut. Why don't we dump off some of this loot? And so that we don't have to wait for villager to grow up, I think I will just yoink a villager. Yoink. Let the rest breed up. Let's keep looking. So here's the library. I think I'm actually going to take him, take his lectern, and take the bookshelves. Getting some emeralds, which is good because we need them to trade. But tell me this has the brewing stand. Otherwise, we've only got 2 buildings left. Nope, this is the leather worker. Also, we got some step height max health boots. But I'm getting the feeling... Oh, there is houses up there. I'm getting the feeling we're not finding a brewing stand here. Morning, sweetie. What's up, Debbie? How you doing? Ooh, an umbrella. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. But let's navigate up here. It's a morning for sure. Oh. It's always worrying when you hear that. Well, I hope your day is better than your morning. I think these are all just houses up here. I don't think there's a church. Yep, no dice. That's fine. We did get a few of the things we need. So I'm not too worried. Let's put this easy villager in our charger. And we'll just use the emeralds we have to try and get Fluix. Perfect. Now, I do need... This is why we made 1 extra inscriber. I need an inscriber for my own use. Let's take the label gun and label this B. So it gets power. And let's make some Fluix dust. Appreciated. You're throwing tiny people into boxes to make them do things. Yep. It's like my own little Minecraft version of Pal World, right? Okay. So, for the next challenge is quartz, right? Because we can make the formation cores, but the annihilation cores... Oh, we had quartz. Never mind. There we go. Interface. and storage bus. Not a terrifying thought whatsoever, right? We do need a terminal, which I think we have. I do need some Certus dust. Let me break some buds here. Till we have 5. Then we're going to need a illuminated panel, which is quartz glass. And oh, here's the challenge. We need glowstone. Now, there's a couple ways we could go for the glowstone without going to the nether, but I really think it's going to be, yeah, fireflies. Killing fireflies and witches. I think we're going to have to go to the nether finally. Under a waystone in a village for glowstone. Ooh. Could be. We could try to do that. Why don't we... There wasn't a waystone in this village, but there might be one over in this village. We're about to end the stream though, so I'm going to use a quick admin teleport to just see if there is glowstone here, because we are about to haul it. Okay, let's get our glowstone. And we'll make our illuminated panels. And we specifically want a terminal. And then I want to turn this into a crafting terminal. Then we're going to need cable. I just don't have the resources on me now, but what we'll do is, since this isn't the public server, I'm going to do a test of a controller for sophisticated storage into storage bus into terminal. And that's probably where we will pick up next stream. But I need to take a break, say good morning to the wife, the son, have some breakfast, and we'll be live again later today playing some other games. So thanks so much, everybody, for hanging out. If you're watching this later on YouTube and you enjoyed watching, consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. I'll catch you all next time. Thanks for hanging out.